Greetings everyone, this is Business Dad, and today we're starting our new Let's Play series. So what we're going to do to start with is enable the biomes of plenty world types, and what we're going to do is seed for world generator, Business Dad. Let's not finish the seed. Oh well, this will be interesting. Today we're actually running Minecraft 1.7.10. We have a significant amount of mods enabled on this. It actually takes quite a little while to load, and it's quite intensive, so I've actually disabled the texture pack I was using. Once I can actually find a good optimization mod, I might turn that back on. Okay, so here's our world generation. Thank God we did not start on an island. Okay, so we're started on a peninsula of some type. Okay, so the first thing we really need to do is obviously find some wood and find a little cave system to start with. And there does seem to be one over there that we might be able to use. Okay, so as I said before, I actually have quite a few mods installed. I'll start going through those very shortly for you. But first, we seem to have a lot of rubber trees. You can tell because they've got the two extra ones on top. But nothing normal. Okay, Walia. Okay. Oh, I did enable the liquids in the configuration file. Unfortunately, it's not showing. That is annoying. I'll have a look at that one later though. Okay, so one of the first mods I do have installed is Applied Energistics. What are we in? A grasslands. Let's check the map. Applied Energistics gives us basically the ME network and all the various additional items with that. That's really an endgame device, and if you've ever used one before, you know how great they are once you've got the resources to set it up and actually take the time to set it up. Okay, so we have Aroma Backup, which you notice that when I first actually loaded up, it started backing up the world. It's great in case you have issues. You do have quite regular world backups enabled. It can save you a lot of tears in the long run and frustration, which is great. We have Aroma's Dimensional Worlds, which is a world for mining, so if you like using the Buildcraft quarries, you will love it greatly. Because it allows you to run quarries in another dimension and not affect your main overworld. Good. Okay, so got Aroma's Backup, Aroma's Dimensions. We've got back tools. Can't see it at the moment, but when we get some weapons, you'll see all tools will actually sit on the back. What is that? That is not a biome I'm familiar with. Let's have a look. Ominous woods. I might stay away from that. No weapons or tools. That might be a guaranteed death to start with. Okay, so back tools. That's a part of iChun Utils. We've got a few other iChun mods installed. So we've actually got the hats mod, as you can see. If you see me running off in a direction for some strange unknown reason, it's probably to kill something for a hat, as you do. Okay. Wow, there's just rubber trees everywhere. Whenever I need one in another world, they're never around. Quite annoying. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, so we've got Bibliocraft. That's got some great aesthetic items in it, which we'll use quite heavily just to make things look good. Okay, we've also got Biomes of Plenty, which you probably noticed when we were creating the world. Okay, I have edited the config file and just disabled a few of the biomes like wastelands and outbacks and stuff. Just left some of the more better ones in there, just to make it a bit more well-rounded. Mr. Greyflower. There's flowers everywhere. We've found some woods. Beautiful. and thickets and extreme hills and a desert. I actually like deserts. I was more the fact that I normally run my quarries in them and avoid the rain, but we do have Aroma's Dimensional Worlds installed, so that probably won't be a bit of an issue. But it also means we have good access to cactuses and such, which is great. Alright, so we're around here, so what we'll do is we'll look for a cave, and if we find a good one, we will set up, as we are in a forest style area, which is literally a forest. Okay, so biomes plenty. We've got blood magic. We'll get into that eventually. That's a new mod for myself personally, and I just need to work out how to use it. And when I get some resources set up and get myself going, we will have some fun with that, I'm quite sure. Okay, so the next one is Botania, which is kind of like a flowers-based magic mod, and that's what's added all these flowers you are seeing around. You know what? I'm just going to punch some trees at the moment. While I'm doing this, I think it's 5 blocks and we can get a full set of wooden tools to start with. Okay, so biomes plenty, blood magic, Botania, Buildcraft. We're running 6.1.4 at the moment. I did, however, unfortunately, because of that, had to disable logic pipes. That's one of my favourite mods. I love the logic pipe networks, but we can work out. I'm quite sure we can come up with solutions for storage quite quickly, regardless of that. However, I do love the logistics pipes once again. Time to build some weapons. 1 axe for trees, check. 1 mining pick, check. Got some barley, which is awesome. And we'll add a shovel in there. Oh, I should have made a sword instead. Doesn't matter. And there we go, and we have 1 sword. So this will get us our little starting kit. And while we're here, we'll just quickly get some food. As you can see, if you've used the mod before, I actually have morph installed, which means when you first kill a creature, you do gain the ability to morph into it. So if you have a look at the morph ring here, so that's the morph favorites, we can use the arrow keys to morph into anything we have killed. So there are some quite interesting things we'll be able to turn into in the long run. And we have 1 cow over here somewhere according to the minimap, and that should be enough steak for us to get started. Oh, dead trees. Okay, we kind of need some hills or something to start with. Okay, that says extreme hills. Maybe we should go down there. We are near the forest and we are near the desert, so we should have some fun, I think. Actually, let's just look along the river here. So we've got Buildcraft, got Carpenter's blocks installed, so that allows us to do some nice aesthetic blocks in helping us build stuff. So, C-A-R-P, C-I-P. So you can see there's quite a few interesting blocks that we can use that will help us in building and just making things just look a little bit less square. I know it is Minecraft, however. Yeah, I can see a cave over there by the looks of it. However, I would like to set up in the forest, to be honest, for once. And, oh, there's another biome. I can see red trees on the minimap. Let's go over and have a look at that. Okay, so we've got chicken chunks. That allows us to use chunk loaders, which I normally haven't played with chicken chunks because previously it wasn't really kind of working with the mod versions I had, especially with the core library. So that's interesting. What I've been doing before that, and I know most of you will shudder when you hear this, is I've actually been building quarries and dropping them down in the areas I want chunk loaded. Okay, I came into here for a reason. Let's grab some blackberries. Okay, chicken chunks. We have a chisel. That's another aesthetics mob which will allow us to do pretty stuff as well. Aesthetics mob, just making like chiseled stone and that type of stuff. You will see in the long run. I'm planning on making everything look quite good or nice, so to speak. Underwater. We don't want a water cave now, do we, guys? Okay, here is marble. So there you go, that's a part of the chisel mob, literally as we were talking about it. Okay, so another mod I've got installed, which I haven't used much personally, but I'm planning to in this series, is computer craft. I'm actually a programmer by trade, so I think we could probably come up with some really interesting complex items. Give me your wool. Is there more sheep around? I can see, is those sheep or chickens on the map? Okay, here. Chickens. Oh, no, wait, sheep. Yay. Thank you. Give me the wool. Here, wool. We want to make a bed. It will help us survive the first night. And we have some brown wool. And we'll grab some chickens as well. Okay, seems we're still heading in this direction. Okay, so we're up to computer craft. Damage indicators mod. So that's just a little helpful, so when you look at something you can see in my top left, you can actually see what it is and how many hit points. And the sun is going down and we can't stay much longer. We need to get in the dark, and we're in spruce woods. Okay, I guess that's another type of woods. Ooh, hat, here hat. Thank you. While we're here, we'll grab some more wool. You can never have enough wool to start with, can you? However, I'm afraid I'm going to be leaving a gravestone around very quickly because of this. Here, wool. Okay. I can see stuff spawning already, which is not good. It is getting dark, and we have a whole row of chunks not loaded over there. Okay, let's go back this way a little bit. Okay, so where were we up to? Damage indicators. We've got densors. You will see some of those shortly. That actually looks like snow. Bye, skeleton. Come on, give me a cave. Okay, densors. We have Ender IO. That is quite an interesting mod. I haven't played with that one much either, but it has some. I'm a big user of quarries and the buildcraft tools. So, oh, something just poisoned me. And there's a creeper. Oh, what's this? It's almost like an underground. Oh, coal. Can we get up there easily? Yes, we can. The other thing we need to start with, isn't it, guys? Cool. That will give us a little bit of a head start. Shovel, shovel, shovel. And we can now make some torches, which will help quite a lot. Okay, so we've got ender storage as well. Okay, gives us some various storage options, basically using ender pearls and stuff, so that would be fun. We have extra utilities. It is a mod I probably couldn't live without. One of the main item I love in extra utilities is the drums. I use them quite heavily. I love them for storage. Okay, you know what? Let's just grab some more coal. That's where we're at. Factorization. So that should help a bit. I've got Fastcraft installed, which is basically a Minecraft optimizer, which should help with all the mods that are installed. Flat steins just helps with labeling stuff. Just basically all dedicated to signs and stuff like that. Okay, I've got forestry installed, quite obviously. Oh. Not only do you have a sword, you have boots. Okay. And we're now in the desert, so I need to be a bit careful here, so let's have a look. So, if we just come around this way, we should be able to go back to the forest. Deserts are fun, but we don't really want to set up in one. Okay, so forestry. Okay, so hats. I've also got hat stands installed, so they're quite fun, so we can actually show off what we've got. Forest, desert, spider. Uh-oh. And I'm almost dead, and I hope nothing comes in. Otherwise we're in serious trouble. I need to eat something quickly. And I need to build a forge to cook the chicken. Actually, let's see how much these berries give us. Oh yeah, cool. let's quickly just mine some more cobblestone. We can make a forge and cook some food, and then we can get started. Okay, that was an amber stone. How much cobble do we have? Okay, we'll just put this down here, and here comes one forge. Beautiful. Put you down here, open you up, put a couple of you in, and we'll put you guys in. Cook the chicken first and then the beef. Wow, our hunger's disappearing quite quickly. I guess berries aren't a good thing to eat. They're not doing much. Alright, one chicken should hopefully fix that. Okay, so forestry, hat stands. We do have Industrial Craft 2 Experimental installed, which is fun. We also have Industrial Craft 2 Nuclear Control installed. Basically we do have a lot of power options available to us, and we will see what we can do quite quickly once we get started. Alright, I should probably have a look down here. This does seem to go a bit deep, doesn't it? Alright, so let's make some torches and have a quick browse. Actually, while we're here, what we should probably actually do is make some stone tools, right? However, we just quickly need some more cobblestone. 1, 2, 3 copper. Okay, not complaining. And this is the last of our wood. Okay, so 1 stone pickaxe, yep. And what we'll do is we'll make a stone shovel. Yeah, I know, I'm just replacing them with the stone versions, but hey. Oh crap. Last thing we wanted was a bigger entrance right now, isn't it? Alright, let's just put some torches up. You know what, we'll just live with those stone tools for now. Some more coal. Some marble. Need a chisel for that. Okay. Oh, this goes down quite deep. Cool, let's get rid of the water source. Okay, so where we're up to Industrial Craft 2, we have Impure Core. Okay, not many people know about it. It is a great mod. What it actually does is it goes through... Holy crap! I'll have to find what's down there sooner or later. However, we'll just close that up a little. We should probably close this up. Actually, I used all my wood. I can't actually make a bed, can I? I should kick myself for that. Okay. Wait, limestone. Cool. Alright, let's get the torches back out. Alright, I thought I might have a decent... Well, it's a decent sized base, so don't get me wrong. I'll just have to step a little bit deeper to get some easy ores to start with. However, okay, so Impure Core, what it does is when you install extra utilities, it shows you the drums, and then it shows you a version of the drum for everything you can put stuff in. So what ends up happening is you end up getting overrun with screens and screens and screens of items you don't need. So what it actually does, so if we type in extra utilities here, and it looks like it's not working. Wow. There should only be 2 drums listed, the bedrock drum and the drum. I'm actually going to have to fix that, as it will get quite annoying very quickly. However, the mod is enabled, so I don't know why it is not kicking in. Okay, so next up off the list is infinity bows. Basically, it's a little, just helps you with the bows and the way they work. Okay, we've got iron chests, so that's quite a useful mod. It allows you to upgrade your chests from wood to iron, to gold to diamond, each getting a lot bigger each step of the way. We have Jabba, another barrel mod which makes bigger barrels for us. Okay, so that will help a lot. Uh-oh. I hate those ones, and we have not slept. What I should probably do is quickly go bang, bang, and a cobblestone. Oh no! No, 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 no! Stone sword. Did I pick up any food? Yes, I did. Let's quickly come down here, hide around the corner, grab some food, and hopefully regen some hit points. Nah, we're dead. Oh, I knew I was going to regret that. Hey, I'm underwater. Why am I on... Gee, gotta hate that, don't you? Okay, while we're slowly running back to our home base, luckily, when we die, we actually get a nice little marker telling us exactly where we died. 482 meters. Okay, so Jabba, we've got journey maps. So that's the mapping mod you can see here. It's some nicely done interface. They've updated it in the latest version. I was using 4. I've just updated to 5, and there's some nice modifications in there. Okay, I have mechanism installed. I love that. I've got mechanism and mechanism tools and mechanism generators. So you can do stuff. It provides quite a few interesting things. So if we type in MEK, you can see there's a set of tools you can make. There's some interesting items, power generators, etc. So we'll get into the mechanism stuff a little bit later. But however, you'll probably see me using this Assyrium tools almost instantly. I do love those tools. They're just quick and nasty to use, and just give you that little bit of extra help when you're starting out. Okay, let's go back up here. Okay, so Mine Factory Reloaded. I don't think that mod needs much of an introduction. Some useful stuff in there, some fun stuff to set up and get running. Okay, got more backpacks, so just general helping out with backpacks. Like you can get a mining backpack which will put like all the cobblestone and sand and stuff in it, and then there's another backpack which will, all the ores will automatically just drop in it for you, which is good. Okay, going down the list, we have Morph, so I've already quickly shown you that one. I've got Mistcraft installed, so another mod I haven't played. Okay, we're back. I've just got home, and hopefully this skeleton is not here. Beautiful. Okay, so you can see I've got a gravestone here. That is provided courtesy of of Open Blocks, which we'll cover quite shortly. Okay, so next plugin I've got is Not Enough Items. So I've got Not Enough Items, I've got Not Enough Items plugins, and I've also got Not Enough Items add-ons as well. So that gives us a very big list of items we have installed. So while it's daylight, we're going to go and grab some trees. If you noticed, I've added another waypoint called Explore Cave. There was quite a big cave there. However, it was quite a bit off the ground, so I just quickly skipped it for now. Okay, so Not Enough Items. Okay, we have Numera installed. Okay, Obsidian plates. They're basically pressure plates made of obsidian. Quite interesting. Only players can trigger them, which helps when you're actually trying to secure your house. Okay, Open Blocks and Open Peripherals add-ons. So Open Blocks adds some really cool stuff into it. It's a collection of basically miscellaneous items and things that just make your life a lot more useful. So one of the items you just seen was the gravestone. Another one I love personally is the elevator blocks, and you'll probably see me using quite a few of their random blocks around the place. They're quite fun and very useful in certain situations when you find yourself them in. Okay, Fumatic Core. Okay, you probably noticed, if you've used the mod before, you probably noticed the flowers, like those one. No, okay, that wasn't one. I know there's some around here. There's always some. There we go. So Fanatic Core. Lightning Plant. Interesting stuff. It's a bit like some of the other mods, but it uses pressurized air to actually build stuff and do your particular tasks in. So we'll have some fun, a couple of fun episodes playing with that type, with the items in there. Okay, so we have Project Red installed. We've got Project Red integration, lightning, Mechanical Beater, and World. That's a new mod I came across and it seemed quite popular, so I thought I'll throw that in as well. We'll have some fun with that. I did notice in playing around in some of the test worlds it actually added a couple of volcanoes and stuff in, so I'm quite sure we'll find some of those shortly. Okay, let's turn this forest into a grassland, spruce wood. Okay, so Project Red, we have Railcraft installed. So a lot more advanced options with railroad tracks and that type of stuff. You can build wooden ones, your standard rails, high-speed rails, etc. Becomes very useful very quickly. We have Redstone Arsenal installed as well, which gives us a lot of options with redstone. Condenses some blocks down and just allows us to do a lot of stuff that might take a whole room normally. With the redstone wiring and stuff, and turn it. I really need to put an entrance on here. How much stone do I have? Not enough, but I do have 62 wood. Alright, where'd my stone pickaxe go? We need to get some more very quickly. We need to cover this entrance up. Oh, we're going to have a lot more death markers. Okay, so Railcraft, yes. Redstone Arsenal, yes. Okay, so the next one, Steve's Carts 2. That allows you to do some quite serious automation. One of my favourite ones is the tree farm, which we'll be setting up sooner or later. You can also have an automatic mining train. You can have trains that lay down tracks. You can do a lot of things with it in regards to the carts. My favourite setup is obviously getting a tree farm going, and what it will do is automatically plant trees and harvest them for you. You can also do some fun stuff like actually smelt all the wood that drops for you automatically into charcoal, saving you a lot of time and effort. We will need, I think it's 15 to 20 diamonds for my preferred setup when we do that, so that will be a little while away, but when we do, you will love the results when you see them. Okay, let's add a really crappy beginner facade into our home, as we want to make sure we survive and not get killed by heavily armoured skeletons again. I have killed a few of those, but I've never seen them drop their armour. I'd love to know what it is. Alright, let's just quickly level stuff off. And we should probably fill here as well, okay. And we'll take that one out, which I stupidly put down. Limestone, limestone, and guess what we're going to build now? There's one little recipe I love. You check that out. Oh, I can't build that just yet. I need to drop something. Alright, let's just throw this sword out for now. Actually, what we'll do is wooden planks, and we'll make another crafting table. I love Tinkerer's Construct. Put a crafting table into a crafting table and you get a crafting station. These things are great, and I should be using an axe and not a pickaxe for that. Put the crafting station down. The great thing about the crafting station is you put something in there, close it, open it back up, and it's still there. Makes life so much easier. Saying that, what we're going to do is next to this, which I need to drop more stuff. So now I'm just going to pick you up again anyway, just throw the stand and the oak wood, is if you throw wood in here, you'll automatically make a stack of chests, and I just shift clicked. Oh my god, that was bad. That was really, really bad. Okay, just excuse me for 1 second. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're almost at the 30-minute wrapping up point. You just see me horribly stuff up, so I'm going to have to go and mine more trees and do a cave. And start doing some mining. So we're basically at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to wrap that up very quickly. Just to rattle off a couple of more mods very quickly before we go. We've got Tinkerer's Construct. I love the smelteries, the tools. We'll have a lot of fun with those very quickly. Thermalcraft I've got installed. Another, which is a very large-scale magic mod. We've got Thaumatic Tinkerer, which is a crossover between Tinkerer's Construct and Thermalcraft. We also have Thermal Expansion and Thermal Foundation, which provides tools using redstone flux power, which is great. We have Tinkerer's Construct Mech Works, which adds some fun items to play with into the game for us. We've got Twilight Forest, which is a very big adventuring mod, which we will go and have some adventures in sooner or later. Okay. We also have Whaler installed, so those are the tooltips up the top that you've seen. And we will get rid of some of this stuff. We will need you though. And what else do we have? We have Whaler Harvestable and Whaler NBT installed, which does help with the tooltips. Just adds a little bit of extra information on there for us, like what we need to harvest and does our current tool actually work at the moment. Okay, and the last one is wireless redstone. So what will happen is I'm going to do some mining. I'm starting my mining run now. So during this episode next, I'll grab some basic stuff and we'll start building some basic tools. I'll probably try and start with the pulverizer, and then we'll see where we go from here. And have I just found a cave system? No, I've just literally found a little hole. Seriously? Come on. Alright, this is Business Dad, and I'm signing off, and I'll see you guys shortly.